Now then, Town TV, please watch, like, subscribe, and most important, as I always say, please share. What a dramatic night down at Queensgate. Got the gaffer next to me after 3-3 against Town in normal time. 5-4 on penalties to progress to the next round of the East Riding Senior Cup. Tomo. 3-1 down in the 75th minute. Yeah. And you've come back and you've got us into the next round. But I know what you're like, you're analytical. So I'm going to ask you, like I do every Saturday, how do you think today went?
You don't have to be analytical, mate, to be honest, to work out what the issue was tonight. We was outplayed, outworked, outfought. You know, we tried to give a few lads opportunities tonight, thinking that, you know, from a squad perspective, we've got enough. We've left lads out. You know, we've left Ben Lewis out the squad altogether. We've left Jack Bullis out the squad altogether. You know, to get a few little niggles out of them, and we would nearly become a cropper out of it. You know, I've not started our strongest team, and I've not put our strongest squad out there, believing that we have enough. Yeah. And I'll be really honest, Kev. I mean, I've just told him in there, it was slightly embarrassing to be outplayed in that way. So there's a couple of those lads that you won't see again.
Really?
Yeah,
really?
Being brutally honest, there's a couple of those lads that you won't see again, and that's just the nature of the level that we're at. We are in a superb position in the league. You know, we've gone on a nice little run again, in respect of, you know, taking an unbeaten run off Dunstan, beating North Shields at home when you know they're above us in the league. So that tonight kind of knocks us down a peg, because it shows to me, you know, that we're not as good as we potentially think we are.
But do you also think, though, Tommy, that Bev Town maybe came here with that cup final mentality?
Yeah,
they had nothing to lose. They went for you.
I told you this last week. You know, we are the highest ranked team in the competition. So, you know, you're gonna be a scalp for somebody. But we told them before kick-off, we can't get out for. It don't represent me. You know, to be out for. We are a fit unit. We're a fit team. So to be moved around the pitch and not winning battles in the first half was really disappointing. Now, you know, let's look at the positives. To be 3-1 down after, what was it, 76 minutes?
75th minute, you were 3-1 down.
You know, so that again.
Shall we talk about a positive? Jim Martindale. What a first goal sort of thing. He backs it up with the winner in the 92nd.
Listen,
92nd minute.
We stay in games, and I've just told them, you know, I've given them all the same negatives that I've just given you, and then we've finished it off with the positives that we stay in games. You know, we don't keel over. You know, even though the quality wasn't there today, we kept knocking on the door, and when you keep knocking on the door, things can happen. We've seen it the last few weeks. Yeah. And Jake, I'm absolutely over the moon for him, because the work rate that kid puts in is unbelievable, and it goes unnoticed. You know, some people look at it and think he's a number 9 and he's not scored enough goals, but what he leaves everything out there. We pull him off because he's absolutely exhausted, and what he's done in a game has opened it up for Joe Norton at Dunstan, and very similarly in the North Shields game as well. So, you know, I'm over the moon that he's got his goals, because he deserves them. Substitutions wise, they've made an impact. You know, I think Ryan's come on and been very, very hard to handle.
He was.
You know, so I was really impressed with that.
Matty Dixon, you know what you get from at half time, putting him on, you know what you
get. Well, Matty, I wanted some quality. We wanted some quality, because we was lacking quality and confidence on the ball. You know, and we know what we've got with Matty. We can play him at right back. We've been playing him in centre midfield, and he's been outstanding. So we've got over the line. That's all I can say.
We're in the hat for the next round. Yeah. And obviously there's been some other interesting results tonight. So North Fairby losing to Alderman 3-1. Yeah. So we're not the only ones who have come into this as maybe the highest seeded team against these teams where they do literally come and fire the kitchen sink at you.
Well, you can guarantee, mate, whoever we play in the next round, it'll be very similar. You know, they'll be looking, and they'll look at today, you know, and think we should have come unstuck. So yeah, we need to reset a little bit and make sure that we have a little look in the mirror. We're going to do something a little bit different on Thursday. We've got a few jaded bodies, mate, so we'll have a little bit of a rehab session, I think. we might go for a swim or just do something a little bit different. But yeah, we've got over the line.
Hey,
Results.
and then ultimately, obviously, Saturday, Stocks, Park Steels.
Yep.
I think it's near Sheffield, and I think it's in the North East. Where is it?
It's near Sheffield.
Yay! It's the one that's cut into the hill, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bad used to play from. Told you I knew, Ben. So, obviously, as you see in the change room there tonight, do we have any worries about anyone who might not be able to make it? Or?
No, I don't think we've got any worries. I think the only worry is that we need to get our heads straight. You know, they're on a great run at the minute. They're Stocksbridge. I know they're playing Worksop tonight, and I haven't seen that result. But before that, you know, they've won 5 on the bounce. So Ian's got them ticking really, really well. I think they're very similar to us. You know, they're young lads that have been given a chance that are doing very well.
Yeah.
They've got a really tight changing room, and you know, I've played against Ian's teams at Penistone for a lot of years, and he's very good tactically. He gets his team set up well, so it'll be a good game.
And hopefully our run continues in the league because, gosh, I had an interview with Jack Bullis before kick-off, which was quite rare.
All right.
I was going to say, have we exceeded where we wanted to be? And you know what? He's like, no, we're not. We're where we should be.
Yeah, we believe in where we are, Kevin. You know, we're 3 points outside of the playoffs, and league tables don't lie. It sounds really cliche. You know, league tables don't lie. We deserve to be where we are, and we believe we haven't even really, you know, had a superb performance, if you want to call it a complete performance, since Lincoln United away.
Right.
Second game of the season. So we think we've got more in us, but it's thick and fast, and every game. This is what I said to some of the guys from Bev before kick-off. Every game's difficult. There was a couple of times, you know, in my playing days for Brood in the Northern Counties League where, without being too disrespectful, you could turn up, you know, not fully fit, not fully at capacity, not play your best, and still turn teams over. You can't do that in this league. So yeah, it'll be a tough game. It'll be a good game, and I'm looking forward to it because I think it's 2 good teams.
And just to recap, because obviously I like to pick out the juicy bits. Obviously, I'm journalist sort of thing. Some people won't put our shirt on again after tonight.
Yeah,
100%.
100%. Yeah,
That's madness, isn't it?
Well, it's not.
No. It's when you think it's football and
we're playing at a level where I've given a few lads opportunities tonight to start games, and they've not been good enough against a team that are 2 leagues below us. You know, they're 2 leagues below us. So yeah, there'll be some conversations that I'll be having before this week's out. But
and here's a trivia one for you. I bet you didn't even notice this tonight. Both number 8s for both the teams were brothers. What a football cliche! How many often that happened? Both number 8s are brothers tonight. Jack Griffin and
they are brothers.
Yeah. Ben, you told me there was. Oh, he set me up here, hasn't he? He set me up. Cheers, Ben. I hear you on that. But anyway, Tom, I always say, he's just going to look a right tool, hasn't he? All right, let's just leave it at that.
Yep.
Tom, thank you for talking to me.
You made me smile anyway.
Cheers, Ben. I'm a stand-up comedian. Thank you for talking to me. Best of luck for Saturday, because like I say, where you take it at the moment, man, it's quite surreal. We're knocking on the door, mate. So keep doing what you do, and obviously with AD.
I suppose the plus side of that, mate, is that we've played atrociously and won a game. And I think when you're in a dark place, you don't win those games. You know, so yeah, let's finish on that. We've not played very well at all, and we've won a game.
I spoke to you off camera, right? I've got a dream that I want, yeah? Being an Hull City fan, to be able to wander the corridors of the KCOM with a club will be amazing, mate. So no pressure on you, mate. Like I said, there'll be no Bridgetown. Ben will do his Bridgetown TV. I think Ben's off to Sheffield this week. I will see you at the next home game. But you know something? We go, I wouldn't say marching, stumbling into the next round. But you know something? We'll take it because we're in the hat for the next round. Please watch, like, subscribe, importantly share. Bridgetown TV out.